The topic is sources. So, another name of sources is we can call it as, already we discussed about this, active elements. Active elements. What is meant by active element? Active element is element in electrical circuit that supplies the power to the electrical circuits. So, name itself, active means supply power to the circuit, passive means absorbs the power from the circuit, right. Here look at here, is active element which supplies power to the circuit. So, any electrical circuit or any electrical network, these source or active element supply power. So, generally in our electrical power, you know that voltage into current, voltage into currents. Depends on these two things, the sources are divided into two types. One is voltage source, another one is current source. Current source. Here voltage source or current source both are supplying electric power. Same, voltage source supplying the electrical power and current source also supplying the electrical power. But voltage source have some condition, current source have some condition. Voltage source means here voltage is constant and current is variable. From the voltage source, voltage always constant, but current is variable. Current can be increases or decreases, depends on the load condition or depends on the circuit parameters. Same, current source, name itself, current is constant and voltage is variable. This is also depends on the circuit parameters and depends on the load. So, generally this is the condition, that is why the graph is current is vary from 0 to some value. If you look at the voltage at y axis, voltage is constant, that is why it is voltage source. Here current also, here a current source also. So, this is modification actually, this is not, this is I and this is the V, this is the V. Here current source, name itself, current is constant and voltage is variable. Voltage is varied from 0 to some value, but current is always constant, current is always constant. Practically it has some difference, but ideally this is a thing, understand, right. So, generally in our electrical power, up to now we did not discuss about this. Generally electrical power is two categories, the power can be supplied in two categories. First category is the DC supply, DC supply. Second category is the AC supply. DC supply means voltage or current both are in DC method, that means fixed method. So, from T to voltage and current waveforms are like this, voltage or current waveforms are like this. This is the DC supply. So, we will deeply discuss again, but now you have some idea about this. But AC supply is, it is a sinusoidal waveform. AC supply is voltage or current is like this, it follows the sinusoidal waveforms. This is omega t, this is 0. So, again we will discuss deeply about this, just keep it, voltage is two types. So, depends on that. Again voltage sources can be divided two types, this voltage source, that is first one is the DC voltage source, second one is the AC voltage source. These are depends on the supply only. Again same, current source also two types, one is DC current source, another one is AC current source, same thing. Here in order to understand clearly, in order to analyze the circuits, first you have to know the symbols. By observing the symbol, you have to remember that source is DC source or AC source, voltage source or current source. You have to understand. That's why we are discussing here. Generally, ideal DC voltage source represent like this. So, a big line and a small line, big line has a positive, small line has a negative. This is the symbol. Actually, it is a ideal case. Ideally, this is like this. Practically inside, This same symbol DC voltage source is same like this, but inside it has the low resistance value. Inside it has the low resistance value. Generally in circuit or network represent like this only, but keep in your mind every DC source having some small resistance inside it. Next, AC voltage source. AC voltage source, look at here, AC symbol is AC signal waveform is like this. So by using the signal waveform, AC voltage source has a signal waveform with round. This is the AC voltage source. This is the AC voltage source. But practically same as DC, practically inside it has a small resistance, a low resistance value. Practical like that, but ideally in the circuit or network we represents like this only. Same as for DC current source, depends on the supply, where DC current source we have and AC current source, two types. So ideally DC current is represents with this symbol, arrow symbol. That means current is flows in this direction. This arrow symbol represents. So this is the DC current source symbol. But practically DC has a parallel connection of resistance, but it is very high resistance. Practically parallel resistance, this resistance is also value is high, right? But for what about DC? For what about voltage source? Voltage source low resistance seriously connected, but DC current source high resistance parallelly connected. That is the difference. AC current source symbol is same like this, but we are represents with again the sinusoidal waveform here. Look at here, this is sinusoidal waveform. AC current source. Practical and current source same as DC source, it has a high resistance. These are the general classification of the sources. These symbols are you have to remember. This is the DC voltage source, AC voltage source, DC current source, AC current source. Because in every electrical circuit and network, these sources are represents by these symbols only. Okay, right? A simple thing. So again, once again, repeat all the things. A simple thing. Sources supply the power. Two types: voltage source, current source. Supply is two types. So automatically, every source is two types: DC voltage source, AC voltage source, DC current source, AC current source. These are the symbols. But a common point is every voltage source practically having low resistance series connection. But in case of current source, high resistance parallel connection. This is about the active elements and the sources. Okay. Sources, we have the another some different method is there, that is source transformation. That means the sources can be transformed. Transformed means we have two sources, voltage source and current source. The voltage source can be converted into the current source, or current source can be converted into the voltage source. So that is a simple method. So it is possible. So you know that the voltage source always, so I am taking the DC voltage source. In the DC voltage source always connected with a series resistance. That can be converted into the current source. Current source is like this, with this resistance is parallel. Simple. So in order to find out the current from this branch, so by finding the current from this branch, that is nothing but the current source only. So current from this branch is become as current source value IDC, that is VDC by R. Current is nothing but by Ohm's law, voltage per resistance, VDC by R. So simply that get-in value is current source value, and this resistance, series resistance, is connected with the parallel here. Same as if we have current source with parallel resistance, that can be converted into the voltage source and resistance like this. Simply we have the current and we have the resistance. By Ohm's law again we will find out current into resistance, we will find out the VDC. This VDC value is the voltage source. This is the voltage source value. So, simply this is represented with VDC and this R is seriously connected. So, this is the procedure to convert to voltage source into current source and current source into voltage source. Simply by using Ohm's law, right? This is the procedure. So, if you understand one problem, it is very simple. Example, this is he given 10 volts source, it is seriously connected with 5 ohms resistance. He is asked to find out, convert into the current source. Simple method, we have voltage and resistance, we will find out the current. That current value is voltage per resistance. That current value is IDC equal to, voltage is 10 volts, resistance value is 5 ohms. 10 by 2 gives 2 amps. So, this value is the current source value 2 amps and this resistor, series connected resistor is become as parallel. So, this is the procedure. If he given this network, same procedure will be applied. By that, by finding the voltage equal current into resistance, and in the voltage source always voltage source value with series resistance, current source always current source value with parallel resistance. By using this, we can transform the source, voltage source into current source and current source into the voltage source. Okay, right.